What's your greatest piece of advice for me? Go.
Cherish your friends.
Oh, that's so cute.
That sounds terrible. Have you tried this before? Mm-hmm. Is it good?
I like it.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know I'm not going to like it then.
You're already making a face and you haven't.
Oh, God. You're kidding me.
You don't.
They sell this?
Oh my gosh.
They give it away.
If I would have known that coming to my family's cabin in the middle of nowhere in Iowa in the middle of summer would have solved 99% of my issues, well, maybe I wouldn't have waited 4 years to come back here. What the heck was I doing? Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm in Jurassic World, especially with the fences, the fence and the elk and all the animals that I feel like they could just jump over, and all the birds flying. Oh my gosh, I just feel so happy. Who beat you at cards, Grandpa?
My beautiful granddaughter Jada barely beat me.
I am feeling very grounded and centered today and this week, which feels so good. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my summer because summer is coming to an end and I had a spectacular summer. I went to Sweden for 6 weeks with Worldpackers and did a work trade where I volunteered at a yoga retreat center for free food and accommodation. That was one of the most fulfilling experiences of my life. I met incredible people there and I learned so much about myself. Every time that I solo travel, I learn so much about myself, so I'm very grateful for those 6 weeks. And then I went back to my parents' house for a couple weeks. Now I'm in Iowa visiting extended family. I'm at our cabin in the middle of nowhere. So beautiful. I forgot how beautiful it was here. I haven't been here in years and years and years, but in summer particularly, it's so beautiful. And I'm just reminded, this whole summer was such a big reminder that I really do crave simplicity. I feel that my whole life I've been very go, go, go. I need to do all of these things to feel fulfilled and to feel worthy, but I really don't feel that that was my true self wanting to do those things. It was more of a coping mechanism for difficulties that I was going through, and it was me trying to find my worth when really I believe that I crave simplicity and stillness, even though stillness has been so difficult for me for so long because I've put my own barriers in place that have caused me to really struggle to sit in stillness. But I really feel that this is where my true power and my true fulfillment and happiness is, in slow life, in the middle of nowhere, just reading a book or just literally staring at the view for extended periods of time. I feel so fulfilled doing this. It's just been a long journey of being able to clear out those programmed thoughts and self-limiting beliefs that cause me to feel like I am not enough unless I am doing all these things, accomplishing all of these things every single day. But Sweden was such a great little escape. I would work for about 5 hours a day, normally more than 5 hours, just because I was feeling so fulfilled in the work that I was doing, because I loved the community of people that I was working with, that normally I worked more hours than I was required to, but it was a different energy going into that work. It wasn't, I need to work in order to feel like I am enough and that I'm being productive, but it was an outpour of my love and my full cup that I felt that I had because I was taking the extra time to just go and sit by the lake, go swim in the lake, go sit in my hammock, go read a book, go journal. Just slow the heck down, and everything I feel has gotten better in my life since I've learned to slow the heck down. I feel so much more connected to myself. I feel so much more connected to God and my purpose, and I just feel I have so much more space to find those things that bring me fulfillment and to listen to what God is calling into my life, as opposed to trying to listen to my brain that thinks that it knows what's best for me, but more times than not, it's been wrong. And my heart actually knows, my intuition, my inner self knows what I need, not my mind that has been programmed with all this conditioning from culture and family and all of these things. That being said, it's also been a very challenging summer. I'm really struggling with my physical health. I'm going through some gut health issues. I've been struggling for about 10 years now, but I got to a breaking point this summer and I came back from Sweden and I found a doctor, and now I'm on this very strict protocol that is really flipping my life and my paradigm of health upside down, which has been extremely challenging for me physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but it's also really been forcing me to trust that my my body knows how to heal, trust in this doctor after I've had so many doctors who didn't help me at all, trust in God that He is overseeing all of this and that there's a plan for me and that I can just allow. My word for the year at the beginning of the year, instead of setting New Year's resolutions, I just picked a word that I wanted to embody this year, and my word was allow. And I really feel that I am getting better at allowing whatever needs to come in to come in. That doesn't mean that it's easy, but I am getting better, and that's all that matters, one day at a time. I really believe that all the challenges in our life have the potential to catapult us into a new sense of awareness, and I'm really trying to lean into the power, the positive power of challenge, as opposed to resisting this challenge and getting frustrated in myself and God, and getting frustrated in the fact that I'm here right now. What can I learn from this challenge, and how can I be with myself? How can I support myself? I'm learning how to get more in tune with my body. For many years I've been dissociating from my body because I learned how to through sports, and also with my eating disorder. All of these things have caused me to really lose my sense of connection with my body, and I'm really trying to learn what it means to actually listen to my body, and not just listen but then follow what my body is telling me to do, because our bodies are so freaking powerful and it's really incredible. I've always been amazed with the human body, but especially in this healing period of my life, watching my body heal and just being amazed at what it can do after years and years and years of me pounding it to the ground and doing things that were not helping but actually very much hindering my health. My body's still here for me, and she's still forgiving me, and she's still willing to try again, which I'm so grateful for. Going into this school year, it's my last year at USC. I am a senior. I'm already getting the "what are you gonna do after college?" questions. And the truth is, I have no idea, and the truth is, I prefer it that way. I spent the majority of my life planning so far ahead for no reason, because planning doesn't work. That's my opinion. What's gonna happen is going to happen whether or not I plan for it, and my only goal right now is just to continue to go with the flow and let life do its thing. Obviously, I have goals that I'm working towards. I'm still being proactive about the life that I want to create, but I'm not going to try to plan 5 years in advance. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing in 5 years. I don't know what I'm going to do when I graduate, and I'm okay with that. I believe that it's going to work out the way that it's supposed to work out. My only goals are to be happy and be at peace and feel like I am impacting other people's lives. Those are my goals. I'm going to keep following what feels right in the moment, what feels like it will lead to my greatest fulfillment and joy, what feels aligned with what I feel God is calling me to do in this life. And I, for once in my life, really just don't want to plan. I just want to follow and allow. That is my word of the year. Allow whatever happens to happen. I believe that the greatest things that have happened in my life have come when I surrendered and just said, "Hey God, I'm trusting you, I'm following you. Let's do this thing, let's do it together," as opposed to, "Hey God, this is my plan. Can you please make this happen?" There needs to be a balance there. So balance is something I'm working on. Balance, I swear. Balance is the hardest thing for me in this whole world, but I am getting better. I'm continuing to learn over and over again the importance of balance, because I am constantly getting out of balance and coming back into balance, and that's just life. And I'm happy with where I'm at in terms of my mindset towards life right now. I feel content in that regard. Physically, again, not doing too well, but I trust that my body knows how to heal, and I trust that this is just a phase. At one point in my life, this is just going to be not even a chapter. What I'm going through right now feels so overwhelming and so frustrating, but at one point it's not even going to be a chapter in my life. It's going to be a couple pages, maybe, in my life, so I'm just reminding myself of that I'm allowed to feel what I feel right now, but also reminding myself to zoom out and remember that this is just a phase and it's temporary, just like everything else in my life. So I'm excited for this last year of school. Also a little bit resistant towards it, just because I don't enjoy living where I live in LA, and so the location part of school has been a challenge for me, and it's going to continue to be a challenge for me in senior year. I already can tell you that. I'm excited to leave LA after school. That's the only thing that I'm sure of, is that I'm not going to live where I'm currently living right now after my lease is up, but I want to still enjoy what I can while I can. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to make senior year the best year ever and get the most out of college and all these things. I just want to feel happy, and if that means that I never experience the traditional college experience, I rather not, honestly. That is just not something I'm interested in. I'm going to keep gravitating towards the people and the things that bring me joy, and maybe I won't experience everything that was possible for me to experience in college, but that's okay as long as I feel happy and content with the things that I'm doing. So trying to not put too much pressure on myself, even though I only have one more year and I know that lots of changes are coming. day by day. I'm excited for my classes. I love my major. I'm a theater major. I love being around people my age who are passionate about the same things as me, being around teachers who are so experienced in what they're teaching and genuinely love to teach. It's just been an overall great experience at USC. I've really enjoyed it, but also this is just a phase and I'm excited for the next phase and I'm just going with the flow. I wish that I could watch my 15-year-old self watch this video and hear my words right now because she would be freaking terrified. She'd be like, what is happening? My life is crumbling. You need a plan. What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna live my life, Jada Joe. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, thank you for following along this journey. I'm excited to keep sharing my journey with all my friends online. It's something that has been so fulfilling for me over the years, and I love watching old videos, and it's just exciting that I get to do this life thing with y'all. So I'm gonna enjoy my last day here at the cabin in Iowa, and I will see y'all soon. Mwah.